Today we are going to make string pictures. Instead of flat lines on flat paper, our picture will be made of three-dimensional string that stands out against the plain paper. Of course, the string isn't where we get our sturdy design. It's not going to have any shape if we just place it randomly on top of the paper. You first need to create an underlying picture with some glue, which holds the yarn in place and allows the design to stand out. Maybe you'll even sketch out your picture in pencil to start things off. We trace our drawing with a healthy amount of glue, and then, using the glue as our all-important guide, we add the bits of string and let our design become a 3D work of art. Even though the glue will eventually dry and become harder to see, in the end, it is the source of our design and what's holding the whole thing together. There's a speech in the Bible that the prophet Micah gives to God's people. Their kings and leaders, who were supposed to keep everyone together, had forgotten what it meant to live and act and care for each other like God had asked of them. So Micah reminded them about the things that God had done when claiming them as God's own people, like rescuing them from slavery in Egypt, or sending good teachers and leaders like Moses, or saving them in the wilderness from neighboring armies, or providing a land for them here. What were they to do as people of this generous and loving God? Well, they were to be generous and loving too. They were to be a nation where God's kindness and justice was shown, seen, and felt by all of God's people. The way of being that God had demonstrated, that would be their way too. As we worship this morning, see what happens when your yarn art relies on the underlying glue. As we come to rely more and more on the underlying mercy and justice of our God.